Because, you know, when brothers argue and stuff like that, the first person that is touched is the parents, you know. So it was difficult for my mother.
Today's guest is one of the most talked about footballers of his generation, a World Cup winner, a player with unbelievable talent, and someone who's carried so much expectation on their shoulders.
I play on the left, I play on the right, I play as a striker, I play as a midfielder, I play as a six. If I compare to the other players, like Kevin De Bruyne or Modric, they only play in the same position.
But for all the noise around him, there's a version of Paul Pogba that people rarely hear from. Like Graham Souness was coming at you.
I didn't know who he was, and I heard that he's a legend.
No, you said to me, when I said to you, you said to me, who is that? I didn't even know who he was. What did he do? You didn't even know he played football.
It wasn't even bad.
And today, I want to understand the man behind the footballer.
But this is me, and I will never change. This is who I am.
We'll discuss the successes, why things didn't work out, and how pressure shapes you as a person. Be prepared to challenge your preconceptions, because today, you'll likely see Paul Pogba in a different way. Hey!
Knock, knock.
Mr. Pogba!
My man.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, good.
Nice to see you. You good?
Nice to see you too.
How's things?
All good.
You're looking sharp as usual.
Stop it.
Looking good, man. How you doing?
Yes, all good, man.
Family's good?
That's the most important. They're all good. Yes.
How many? You got 3 kids now, no?
3.
Any footballers yet? Any little mini Pogbas?
Starting.
Yeah?
Starting the...
Smashing their house up?
Yeah, they have to be. They have to smash it. That's a good sign.
No, that's what I said to my wife. You have to let them do what they want to do.
Exactly.
Smash their house up. That's when they get in touch with the ball, isn't it?
They start there.
I want to take it back to when we first met, yeah? Do you remember when we first met, where he was?
It was in Carrington.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was in Carrington.
I was in the physio room.
Yeah.
Getting strappings on my ankle, and you came in, little, young, skinny.
Yeah, skinny.
Picky hair.
Of course.
Yeah. But the guys, I remember, when I saw you, I could see the charisma already. I didn't know anything about you. When you left the room, I said, who's this kid, man? Because they always bring young kids in. And I said, who's this kid walking around Carrington? But they had a lot of people with you, so I knew you were serious. They said, no, this guy is like a wonder kid. This guy's the one.
That's what they said.
Yeah, from France, this is the best young kid. I said, oh, okay, let me see. And then from there, I always kind of like kept an eye on you. I'll come and watch you guys train, because you guys had good players in your team.
Yeah, a good generation.
But this generation, and you had like Will Keane, Michael Keane, Tunnicliffe,
Turners, Rav,
Jesse Lingard. Yeah, you had a good team, man.
Joshua King.
And you obviously won the FA Youth Cup.
Yeah.
What comes to mind when you think about that time in your life?
Seriously, it was the best time. You know, I couldn't even speak English, but the group was so talented and they was all so funny. And when I came in, I was really comfortable. All the coaches were top. I really liked the coaches.
Who was it? Paul McGuinness.
Paul and Jim.
Yeah.
So they were very good.
What were they like with you? Was it because obviously a new kid coming in? Was it just like go and play your football?
At the start, you know, when I come from France, you know, I like to dribble and everything. I like the little skills, but they were like, pass and run. And I was like, pass where? You're not gonna always pass. And you know, when you understand what they mean, at the right time when you pass and run, people cannot stop you, you know?
Was that like pass and then run
and attack and go and score goals, you know? That's where I learned also, man, the game, to win a game, you have to score goals. So get there, box to box, you're a midfielder, box to box, go, pass, run, don't stop.
It's mad, because when I was watching you as a kid, I was used to sit there. Obviously, Yaya Toure wasn't doing what he's doing, but when I look back now, it was a mix of like Yaya Toure, Patrick Vieira, at 16 years old. 17 years old.
I was watching videos of like Stevie J, Steven Gerrard, Lampard, Yaya Toure, Abu Dhabi, Patrick Vieira, obviously, Iniesta, and even back then, Modric. And I tried to be my, you know, to create something new, you know, because I know I'm tall, but I always like to dribble and abilities, you know, tackles, abilities with the ball. And I always like the skills, the nutmeg and everything, but when you get to the big level, you have to make it an assist, you have to score goals. So I start learning this also in England.
When you talk about skills and that, your face lights up. Another guy who's renowned for all of these skills, Ravel Morrison.
You want me to tell you a story? First 2-3 weeks, I arrived and one of my first trainings, and I could see he was the main guy. He was the boss. And like after a few weeks, you start getting more. Like they want you to tackle, they want you to play strong. English football. And in training, I gave him one good. I take the ball out of from him, and he gets upset. And he kicked me, like, after that, he kicked me. And I couldn't speak English. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Okay, vas-y, on continue. Okay. And then after again, I push him. And then we start arguing, me and him. Push. I said, okay, let's go in the changing room. Okay, yeah, no problem. If you call it, I start speaking French. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Where are we from? This is the respect. And after that, we go in the changing room. So I'm like a bit nervous, It's might be my first fight of the club. So I'm there, I'm waiting. What's gonna happen? And then he come to me. We do this. And since that day, it's my guy.
Is it?
I promise you.
Wow.
He could tell you. We argue and everything. First few weeks. And then since then, like we were like very close.
Respect.
Yeah, respect, in the changing room. And then Rav, he was doing things. I was like, man, I just want to give him the ball. I'll enjoy playing with this guy. He was so talented.
I remember when I asked you about him years ago, and I said to you, like, what was? I remember you just going, listen, Rio, he was doing things nobody could do.
I told you, Neymar, Ronaldinho, things. It was taking the ball. He wasn't passing the ball, huh? But he wasn't losing the ball. He could run with the ball and play those 1-2s. He was already playing like a pro in under 18. He was like ahead of us.
Why didn't he go on to like do what you done in your career?
It's tough to say. I would probably say is, where his area where he's from. He had his friend and he was young also. So sometimes you had like some games and he wasn't like, you had a game and he wasn't there. He wasn't coming and you say, where's Rav? Nah, he had the issue, I think the area where he grew up didn't really help. And probably now he understands, when you talk about it. I think that what make the difference between me and him, like in the career. It should have been way more, I think.
Just fast forward to obviously then you developing as a young player. We're all hearing about you, Scholes, everybody's hearing about Paul Pogba. What was it like you coming into the first team change room at Manchester United and being around those guys?
It was like, wow, like you close now to the first team. And I came as a young kid who wants to learn. So I was watching Scholes also play and try to understand what I have to do on the pitch to be there, to be a first 11, And I was watching him. He was dominating, taking the ball, long balls there, shooting from far. He was a proper box-to-box player. Watching Giggsy, the discipline that he had, because I think he was like 37 already when I came. And I couldn't understand what his pro means. I could see you always in training in the physio room and then after in the pool. You remember in the pool in your corner on your phone like that? Always like this, doing recovery and stuff. I was like, okay, so this is what I have to do to become a professional, a top professional player. And I've learned. I mean, you can only learn from the best. To become the best, you can only learn from the best. And I put this mode, learning mode. And when I came to training, I was a bit shy the first training.
I was going to say, did this environment, sometimes it could be scary, no?
Yeah, it was. But I wanted to be a football player, and professional football player. I'm at Manchester United. There's no way back, I'm there. And that's my dream. So I will do everything to be with you guys and to be on the team and play. And the first training, like I said, I was a bit shy. Cleverly was playing, and I was like, "Ah, this is fast. This is fast." The training was intense. I was like, "Whoa, and I need to level up." And after a few weeks, training with you guys, and I started to understand. I don't know if you remember that day with Berber. For the first weeks, I was getting kicked and smashing me out of respect. I don't want to kick the Scholesy and the Giggsy and the Waza. I was like, no, those are the,
I remember you saying, putain.
Yeah. I was always saying that. And one day, Patrice come to me and he said, continue, you will become the bitch of the changing room. Sorry about the word, but that's what he said. And then I understood. I said, but can I kick them, I don't want to, injure somebody. I said, you mad? He's first team, man. You start there. This is the professional. If you're scared to hurt somebody, just go back with the under 18s. So okay, next day, I come in training. I said, okay, I give body to Berber. He goes on the floor. And then I go back, I'm like, yes, okay, that's what we want, okay. And then we left. And I told Berber, I said, Berber, let's go to the gym. And that day, and Berber, how it is with the young guys,
No respect, you don't like that.
It's like, this kid is crazy. But then since he was good, actually he was talking to me. And Berber wasn't talking that much.
He would only like you if he talks to you.
Yes.
He likes you.
So, I was with Pat, I was with you. And then after that, I started getting better, feel more comfortable, starting having my first bench, being there with you guys. And I don't know if you remember the first day I've been called up, me and Joshua King. You won't remember. We had meeting at Carrington, and then from Carrington, we go with the bus to Old Trafford, and then we'll go to the hotel. But me, I didn't know. So I went first way to Old Trafford, and I was late for my first called up with the first team. And then I was sweating. I was sweating, me and Joshua. And Joshua wanted to kill me because it was my fault. And then I arrived there. I went you see how tall I am? Yeah. I was very tiny when I came in. I said, yep, fine, you guys are right, fine. Fucking hell, Pox. That was the gaffer. Fucking hell. The kid's first day. Fucking late. I was like, oh man, if I come on, I better play good.
Yeah, pressure.
But that was my first time.
So I mean, these memories again, like your face is lighting up, thinking and remembering all these things, and then obviously it comes a moment when you decide to leave. I've
been there for a few months with the first team, and I think I could have played.
Yeah.
With the luck that I had, there was injury players. Scholes went to retirement, and then after when he came back, it was the same year, and the manager was like. The second manager, not Mike.
Carlos Quiros.
Rene.
It
was Rene. He was always coming to me and talking like, you're getting close, you're going to play and everything. And I didn't play until that day, like I said before, against Blackburn, that killed me.
Yeah.
Klebs was injured. Scholes wasn't there. And he had no midfielders left. So I'm like, I'm not going to start. It's fine, And he put Park and Rafa in midfield. And I remember I went to warm up first half. So I go first half, I go warm up. Second half, I warm up. I warm up for like 70 minutes. I didn't come on. I was like, nah. And like clubs we were already talking because I was gonna finish my contract. And I said this day, I think I was like, I might leave, I might leave if they don't believe in me, that I can play in this team. Maybe I'll go somewhere else and it will work.
Do you remember just before you was leaving, I think it might have been your last 1 or 2 days, I saw you in the corridor.
Of course.
And I said to you, Paul, where are you going? What are you doing, man? And you was like, and I could see you was emotional.
Yeah.
And at that point, was it a little bit like, I don't know if I've made the right decision?
Yeah, of course.
Is it?
Man, it was You know how much I love United. I wanted to play with you guys so bad, like to have the proper games. I had like, I think 7 games when I came on. And, but that was all after, you know, when they knew that I was a bit mad and I said that I would leave, and I spoke with the manager, and I don't know if you might not remember this, but even for 1 week, I had to train by myself because they knew that I would leave. So I didn't even train with they made me train with the under 18. I already played with the reserve and with you guys, but they made me train with the under 18. And then after they told me, I just go to the gym. And I was like, okay, can I train? They say no, tomorrow, whatever. So for 1 week, I just took a ball, put some pose, stuff like that, and I was doing my drills, passing, shooting by myself. And then I was like, no, for sure I'm gonna go.
Did you ever look back and think, oh, you know, it might have been a mistake, or was you always comfortable at the end?
You always think a little bit, and you say, maybe I've been more patient. I would play, but maybe I wouldn't have the career that I have. You know, when you think back, you know, if. But yeah, definitely I would love, I really wanted to play for the first team, you know,
with that team, with that generation.
Yes, with that generation.
But then you walk into Juventus and the characters, we were talking before we come on, but the characters, the personalities, the Chiellinis, the Pirlos, these types of Bonucci, all Buffon, all these big, massive characters walking into that change room. Was that easy, or was that?
But your change room was crazier.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come on, you just, you were like, just before I leave, I think you were finalists of, you play against Barcelona. Remember you play against Barcelona at Wembley?
Yeah, we got beat, man. We got beat.
Well, yeah.
We got slapped.
I was there. But this game was like, that was just before I leave. And I was like, this team it's a crazy team. Your team was like, this team was crazy. Was Man United, basically, you know.
Yeah.
And going there, Juventus just won the league. And secretly, before I go there, before I sign, I meet Antonio Conte.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was the second one. I meet Antonio Conte, and the way he talked to me, it was crazy. He put all the players, all the teams. See, where do you play midfield, right? He put me in the midfield after the Pirlo, Asamoah, Vidal, Marquinhos, etc. And he said, you think you can play here? I'm like, yeah. yeah, I can play. He said, okay. That's it. Went, signed. I said, give me the
Good
fire,
feeling,
you know. I
feeling.
had the fire again, you know, like to show, to prove him that I can play in this team. And then I start going, training, on the bench. I was in the stand. I was looking and learning. And this is different football. And I was like, okay. And he gave me, we played Chelsea in Champions League when Oscar goal.
Great goal.
So I was there, and I was in the stand. And after that game, he comes to me, he said, are you ready to play? I said, yeah. That was for my first game as a starter at Juventus. We play, I think we won, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I had a good game. I had an okay game, you know, not too crazy. But then since I came on and I started playing and I scored goals, you know, like this Napoli goal, when I came on and I scored a volley on the left, you know, like this changed everything. That goal changed everything. Score against Napoli, we win 2-0. That changed everything. And then the coach started putting me more. But he was putting me more as a 6 at the start. I was like a defensive midfielder. And in training one day, he put me as a 3, like Vidal, Marquinhos, like just a bit like as an 8. And we had a friendly game and I scored like a hat-trick this game. And then since this game, he put me there. You know, like you need to go, attack.
You moved to Juventus when you felt you wasn't getting the opportunities and you were young, still unproven to a certain extent. Kobbie Mainoo at Manchester United, a little bit different because he's played international football and he's a bit more of a known product. But what would your advice be for someone like him? You've been there in a similar type of situation. What would your advice be to someone like Kobbie?
He played, and he's such a talented kid. He's still young, It's difficult. It's really difficult. It's the way how he feels. If he feels that if he's good with the manager, if the manager really trusts him, because he's gonna have all the clubs behind him. This is for sure. But I don't know about his contract, because if he will be free agent,
Gone.
it will be a different story, I think. But a kid like this, that think that he can play, and other people think that he can play. His managers pushing him, telling him, "Yeah, you can play in this team. Why you don't play?" That also put this in this kid, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I should leave." Maybe it's not the right decision, and it's really hard for me to say he should leave when he is so loved by the people at United. He's such a great player, a big potential, and he can do a great career at Manchester United also. So I don't know, but I just wish him the best. I don't know. Whatever decision he's gonna take, I just want to see those kids play, because it's enjoyable to see him play.
Talent. Talking about talent, you walk into Juventus, Pirlo.
Pirlo was playing like that. I was just sitting like, it was playing like this. It was so class. Pirlo.
Just chill.
Yes.
He takes the ball on both feet. He's like composure. Well, Scholes. What comparison to Scholes? What would you say?
Scholes was more aggressive player, and you can see Scholes was getting too many red cards. Scholes, too many red. He's so aggressive, but like he had the proper English football. But Pirlo, he was chill. You wouldn't see Pirlo go and tackle. Never. So that's, I would say, the difference is like Pirlo was more like a Rolls Royce, if you drive. And Scholes was like more Lamborghini. Let's say it like that. But both
class.
Yes, you can only learn from.
Yeah.
From
What did his game give your game that made you be able to perform at the level you did at Juventus? Because you went to another level, much higher level than what I saw at Man United. What was Pirlo's role in that important? Do you think?
Yes, definitely. He was. I was so comfortable in this team, and all the players knew exactly what they had to do. And if I make a mistake, Pirlo, Chiellini, they would tell me, be there. You know how many times Pirlo tell me, Paul, don't come close. Don't come there. I'm there. This is my zone. Just stay there. The ball will arrive. Don't worry. So I'm like, okay. So I learned the positioning also, when to make the runs. When you make a run with those guys,
it's coming.
The ball's right there.
What a feeling.
And so it makes it so easy for me also, playing with those guys and understand when to go fast, when to go slow. He was controlling the game. And those players, when they don't play, you feel the difference directly in the team when they're not there. So he definitely taught me how to control the game. And also about mistakes. Pirlo sometimes was doing mistakes, and it was really rare. But when he was doing it, it feels like he didn't even do it, a mistake. Once we play a game, we pass him the ball, we get pressed, he lose the ball, they almost score. Again, we pass him the ball, he lose the ball again, they almost score. Again, give me the ball. Take the ball, and when you chop like this, pass. I said, yes. I was like this on the pitch. I was like this because
mistakes don't.
How many players would do that?
No, hiding. Two mistakes, almost a goal. They don't want the ball.
Exactly. And he was like, I'm the boss here. Don't worry. Just give me the ball. I've learned that also from him.
Which midfielder did you play with? Do you think was your best partners?
That I play with?
Yeah.
I don't like to say which one was the best, because I've enjoyed playing with Vidal, Marquisio, and Pirlo. I've enjoyed playing with Blaise Matuidi and N'Golo Kante, which was different because they're different for me.
They're doing the dirty work.
The guy, they all run. They run everywhere. They were defending. They defend for me.
You was like this.
Yeah, I just get the ball and I attack. Kante was like, no, Paul, it's okay, I go. It's okay. Blaise was running. I'm like, okay, I finished the game. I'm not even tired.
This was your best, I think.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Like they were good with the balls. They're runners. They cover you. It's like you have one player more in the team. So I really enjoyed that also. I enjoyed playing also with Matic in United. Quality. He's tall guy. He was aggressive, good with the ball, also good passing. I love played with Bruno, and I don't think at this time it was, I came from injury. The team was winning and we didn't, we changed the formation. He was playing he was behind the striker. He was 10. And Fred was playing and Scott was playing also a little bit. We didn't find the perfect match, I think. But playing like with Bruno also, kill him.
But you know what? I saw when you played in the World Cup. I won some trophies, man, but I didn't win the World Cup. Like, what is that? What's that like, man? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about winning the World Cup?
Now, dream come true. I remember when I was a kid and watching the videos of the World Cup. I had the cassette, so I was always watching it, and that was my dream. And I was watching it with my dad. And when I won the World Cup, my dad passed away like a year before. So for me, that winning this, it was winning for my dad also. And I remember all the memories that I had when I was a kid, watching those videos with him. And it's the best fit. I didn't get another feeling than winning the World Cup. I don't think there's a better feeling than winning the World Cup.
It's mad. I dreamed about winning the World Cup. I never got close to it. But why was the environment so good there? What was it about it that unlocked the best version of Paul Pogba? Because I think that's one of the best versions of you I saw when you won the World Cup. Your role in that team.
All the people trusted me. And I think this is important. It's a big point because when you feel comfortable, you feel loved by the coach, by the staff, by the players. They know what you can bring and everything, and you don't think about anything else.
The French media as well?
For the World Cup, because I never really talked. I stopped talking for like 4 years to the media. And for the World Cup, I started talking again. Didier Deschamps told me, you need to talk with the media.
Get them on side.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I started doing this. And then it felt better, but you always feel better when you win. But still, it was, even the French media really changed during this World Cup, because probably they saw like the video of me talking, and they said like, oh, Paul, the hairstyle and everything, but he looks like a leader. He looks like someone that wants to win, that wants to put the team, and put all the team together and be like, let's go, guys. This is our World Cup, They start seeing this more in the World Cup. But I always had that, I think, in me. But I never,
You never expressed it.
I never expressed it like that. I didn't feel comfortable to express it like that. When you have big players like Franck Ribéry, Benzema, etc., Abidal, Evra was there already before. He was the leader. He was the one doing this. And then when he left, I think I took
Sometimes it's like timing, isn't it, though? Like you say, you've got big players around you. I've always known this and always say this about you. You're very respectful of the players before. And sometimes it's just about having that time. Did Didier Deschamps come to you at any point and say, listen, Paul, this is now your time to lead your team?
Yes, they did. We had a meeting before the World Cup with Blaise, Matuidi, Giroud, Lloris, Varane, and Deschamps. And they said, like, basically, you're the leaders of the team. And I was in the middle. I was like 25. So I was in the middle with the young guys and all the guys. And they say, you're the leaders of the team and everything. And many times Blaise used to tell me, okay, go speak with them, tell them that, they will listen to you. And that's what helped me to express myself more. So yeah, it did help a lot.
It's crazy because I saw something on Didier Deschamps. He singled out Mbappé around this time. You made him better. This is the way I see it with Kylian Mbappé and you. I don't think I've seen a better version of Paul Pogba without Mbappé. And And I don't think I've seen a better version of Mbappé without you. Why is that?
I don't know. We understand each other.
Yeah, you
I
can see.
understand his runs and everything, and he's so fast. I can miss the ball and he will catch it. I kick the ball and he runs. His runs are unbelievable. He's quick. He's technical, and I love to play with those kind of players. And when we clicked, so like we get the ball in national team, we just get the ball. I get the ball. He knows that in my first touch, and I know where he is, and I know what kind of run he's gonna make. So I try to find him like that, you know. With the national team, you know, we play counter-attack most of the time. And when we play like this, he's staying up front. And when we get the ball, I like to get the ball directly. And if they come and press, I try to come out and I just play him, and then we all move. So it's always easy to play with those kind of players, to be honest.
Has he got more levels, do you think? Is there more to come from him? Ballon d'Or and stuff like this?
Ballon d'Or, I think, is timing. You know, I really think it's timing. I think he deserved Ballon d'Or even before. He's been the best for me in the season, in all the season. He's been the best player already. But it's just timing, I think. Now he scored more goals than before. And now he's been in Madrid. He find his place. He scored more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored more goals than Ronaldo online. When you do this
in your first season.
In the first season, I mean, yeah. So he can only go more. He can only go higher. And I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You know what? It's crazy. I mean, when you won the World Cup, a lot of people forget you was at Man United then. And I think you said something interesting. When you feel loved universally by everyone, and given the responsibility within the team, that's when you can play at your best. I don't think people understand how important that is.
No, for sure it is. For sure, it's very important. Like when you feel comfortable, like when you like where you are. When you like where you are, obviously you will give your best. And also a big point, the team that the team of national team that we have, we were always playing the same position, always. So I exactly knew my position didn't change. But at United, if you see, we always change every year. We change formation. I play on the left, like left mid. I play on the right. I play as a striker. I play as a midfielder. I play as a 6. I play as an 8. I always changed. And if you see if I compare to the other players, like Kevin De Bruyne or Modric, they only play in the same position. So you can only see them there. And you can only judge them there.
In the position that they know.
And me, we change at 2, we play at 3. And my best season at United was when we play at 3. It was the season after the World Cup. When I was in the team of the year. You know? And at this time, for a United player to be in team of the year, it was tough. It was me and David De Gea. And I think that was a big achievement with an up and down season. Always United was like an up and down season. We had like some good season. The last good season that we had, Man City had 12 points more than us, you know. Man City were too good and Liverpool were too good. But yeah, I think this is a big point, because at Juventus, I never changed position. With France, I never changed position. I know we start playing in 3 sometimes, but most of the time we play with 2. So I know exactly how we play. So we always play like that, and I get used to it.
What would have been your best position, do you think, at United when you went back?
As an 8, I think as an 8.
In a 3.
It's not. I don't try to make an excuse, but you know, it was like at United, and basically people wanted me to get the ball, make the pass, make the assist, or score a goal. I had many things to think about and defend also. So I wasn't thinking about myself or thinking about being the best. I had to do too many things for me. It's not an excuse that I try to make, but it's what I felt.
I think because of your price tag at the time,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
people were expecting you and demanding that from you, like I've never seen.
Yeah.
And even since then, we've had players like, I don't know, gone for hundreds of millions of pounds,
Yeah.
Grealish or Verts even now,
Mm-hmm.
or Isak, where they've not been there that long, but they're still. I don't think they get treated with the same demands and almost sometimes that animosity that was put towards you. Did you feel that?
But are you at United?
Mm.
Yeah, United. What do you expect? It's the biggest club. If not the biggest club, is in the top 3. Let's say he's in the top 3 for sure, and it's probably Madrid, Manchester United with media, like they're quite the same for me, and yeah, that's expecting. But I mean, the price is not me, you know.
Yeah.
It's not me. I know he came. I came. I was the most. Yeah, there was the biggest transfer in the history back then. Even not like for a few weeks probably, because then after Dembele or Neymar.
Also, the launch with Stormzy was sick.
Oh yeah, that was.
Whose idea was that?
Adidas, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sick idea.
And Stormzy is a United fan also.
Yeah,
it was a big United fan. But yeah, it's gonna make a big boom. The comeback also, and
Pogba.
Yeah, the Pogba. Now it was crazy, and I was expecting a big. And we had a great team. Zlatan came, Mkhitaryan also. You know, we had a really good team. But in one team, you have 11 players, you know. And I'm sure that I should have done more. But I don't know if I could have done more.
Because of what?
Because of everything. Because of the team. You know, when a player, I mean, I'm not comparing, but can Bruno Fernandes do more that he does now at United?
With what he's got around him.
And do you think Bruno, if he's in the other team, is not in the top 3 Ballon d'Or player? That's for me. You put him in City, he's Ballon d'Or free. He's in the free Ballon d'Or. Bruno Fernandes with the stats, the season, the way he plays, and everything. But when you don't win, we don't think about you. It's like that. This is life. This is football.
It's true when you put it like that. It's true. You was like the most talked about guy on the planet around that time, I'm telling you. And people even like Graham Souness, it's like in England, people talk about it's like a folklore now. Like Graham Souness was coming at you. I think you had 4 assists in one game once. And it was your fault. or someone else won the game for you. It wasn't you.
Yeah. No, but you know, it's seriously now, and even back then, seriously, and I think we talk, and I say I didn't know who he was, and I heard that he's a legend.
No, you said to me, when I said to you, you said to me, who is that? I didn't even know who he was. What did he do? And you didn't even know he played football.
It wasn't even bad. I didn't know who he was, but then after I saw, like, it was a legend. It's a great player. We respect that. We respect what he did and everything. If he understands football, if he knows football, if he knows what's going on at United and everything, he would understand. But I'm not the one that will say, who's this guy? I don't need him. Like, I had a better career than him. We don't need that. I mean, he had his opinion, and I will take that as a compliment.
Do you think you was ever treated differently? I mean, I saw a quote from Ian Wright the other day. He was talking about Jude Bellingham, and he gets a lot of criticism in the English media.
Does he?
Yeah. And what Ian Wright was saying, which I said made me think of you, was that he doesn't think that the English media and a lot of people are ready for a confident, sometimes brash, sometimes flash, young black man. Do you think maybe the media in France, in England, wherever, maybe just wasn't ready for that with you?
I think so. To be honest, I think so. But I wasn't the first one. David Beckham was.
No, one of the first, exactly.
David Beckham was. We all copied David Beckham a little bit. You know, he came with hairstyle, he came with fashion, you know, the couples and everything. But he was looking cool at the time.
He still is.
He still is, you know, he's cool. You know, he's the cool guy. But I think I'm also known because of that, because of my personality, because you see on the pitch my hairstyle, but it's not. I don't even do it for the people, but I just do it because I was doing it when I was 9. When I was 10, I always wanted like to be different. You know, different shoes, different. Just be different, you know. But that doesn't change anything. That doesn't make you less professional. That doesn't make you a better player or a worse player, you know. It's just the looks, you know. It's for me, I will never judge somebody because of that. Because the way he plays, and people try to mix up stuff. It's just they don't like the way, if I'm doing Adidas shoot and he looks cool, they don't like it, you know. it's this, you know, and the kids, they're like, oh, it's Pogba, you know, still the dancing, but this is me, and I will never change. This is who I am.
Good.
I'm like that. So I will tell the other guys, it's like, I love playing football. This is my life. Football is my life. So I don't care. When I'm on the pitch, I just enjoy. I just enjoy the same way I was when I was a kid and I was playing in the hood. When I'm on the pitch, it's the same feeling that I want to give to people.
Yeah, do you want to entertain? Is that in your mind when you're playing? I want to entertain the world.
Of course, that's why I love football. Because I got entertained when I was a kid. Not because the guy did a slide tackle, you know, or put the ball on, you know, outside, or kick the ball. Like, no. It means the dribbling, is the passing, is the finishing. You know, obviously when you get older and when you get like in pro, you have to make it at the right time. You have to make it the way that it helps the team. So when you do it like that, it's fine.
Just on that point, if you could look back on your career and go, I want to improve my career, what one or two things do you think you would have added to your game that you would go, that would make me
score more goals?
Score more goals.
Yeah, when you score goals, you're the best.
I
can play bad. I scored 2 goals, man of the match.
It's true.
And this is not the way I see football. That's me personally. You know, you can score. For me, I like to play good. As a midfielder, for me, a midfielder, if he recover balls, gets in the box, create chances, you know, have a little dribble sometimes, you know, a little dribble sometimes, and really control the midfield. A midfielder did this game. For me, he did what he had to do, you know, and everything else is extra. A goal is extra, the assist is extra.
That description is very similar to what we interviewed Steven Gerrard. Very similar description of what is needed for a midfielder to be like top player.
Stevie J was one of the guys, you know, that also changed, you know, the box-to-box midfielder. Him, Lampard, all those guys, you know, they changed. They were scoring a lot of goals. I mean, Lampard was scoring a lot of goals. He was known for scoring goals, you know.
He got 20.
A bit like Jude.
Yeah, he got 20, 5 seasons in a row.
That's crazy.
Crazy numbers.
That's crazy. This is for a midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a boss in Chelsea. He was a boss. He was like in place in Chelsea, you know.
Again, playing a position every week, you knew where he was.
I don't try to make excuses, but when you're comfortable, you're in your position. We don't put him on the right. It's not his position. But I take it also as a compliment, because even Deschamps told me, oh, he has ability, he can do everything and stuff like that. So I try, but you know, as soon as I'm on the pitch and I give my best.
Just talking about England, what was the most difficult thing about playing in England for you?
Was maybe the media.
Yeah.
Maybe the media was a bit too much. Was like a bit of the extra sportive, like outside life and everything, about the car that you drive, all this stuff, you know. I mean, every time they try to create a story, you know, but that's what makes the English media famous. I guess, you know, this is
with Vex.
You know, this is normal. When you get in England, the drama and stuff like that. I remember the Suns, like the Sun newspaper all the time. Like people were watching, and always they try to find a story. Oh, this player went out and stuff like this. I think they're known for that, you know.
Just talking about when you signed for the club, and you need having clear instructions of what to do makes a player better.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you have clear instructions when you signed for Man United with Ed Woodward, with Jose Mourinho?
Not really. I was there. It was the first year of Jose, so I was there. We were playing in. We started playing with two midfield. So, and it's not like we were trained a lot tactically the way I was doing at Juventus. Juventus, every week, you train tactically. So all the players know exactly what to do. You were there, we do the movement, we do like 11 against 0. We were doing this almost every day. So like for me, it was like, okay, clear. When we get the ball, I have to be there. I have to do this and stuff like that. And it was a big change for me. And the way that Mourinho was training, it was like, don't do too much in training and give everything in the game. So totally the opposite of Italy.
It's literally the opposite of Italy and France.
Yes, opposite.
Yeah. Nice. I mean, would there be anything that you would change about your relationship with Jose Mourinho?
Yes. You don't want to be. I mean, I don't have any problem with any coaches. You know, I always respect. They tell me what to do. They are the boss. That's the truth. They are the boss. They decide if you play or not. And we were very cool at the start. Very cool, sending messages and stuff like that. He's a really funny man. He's a funny guy. He's really special, to be honest. And after time, I think the injuries created that. And you know, when always the media ask him question about me, maybe it makes him a bit like, okay, is he done? And this is the problem also with me. Like a lot of people, they love to ask about me. Always Paul, and that probably pissed him off.
That's true.
You know?
I can understand that. But what was the big differences? You go in there after you coming back again, you re-signed. What's the big differences between the club that you left and then the club that you rejoined?
The team. It was you remember the first month that I arrived, I saw you. And we talk, and I said...
When I talked to you in the car?
Yeah,
your mum was in the car. Remember after the game, I was in my car and I saw your car.
It was after a game, right? It was after a game. I think it was in the parking.
And we was talking.
Yes, and we were talking exactly. Yeah. Then I opened. I told Pat also. I said, bro, it's different. Everything is different. The energy is different.
I remember you said that. Yeah.
Remember? And I said, when I left, it wasn't like that. You know, like you came to Manchester United with the clear... You know, the culture of Manchester United. And it was different. Even the food, everything. Where inside was different. I said, it's a bit weird, you know? And I was like, I told Pat, I was like, man, it's different. I don't know if I'll finish my contract basically here. Because I don't feel like it's the same. It's not the same club as when I left. I said that.
But you're going in there, you got like Zlatan in there, Rooney's in there still. I think, is it Kara's, Jesse, you played with as a kid?
Yeah.
So you still had good characters in there. You still had like good top
Kara's wasn't playing. Waza started playing, but he was playing on and off. So I don't know if they had good relationship with Jose. Valencia was there.
So who's setting the standards in training and like?
No, but like basically the guys that came. Zlatan, David was still there. Me, Matic came a year after with Romelu, and that was the year when we arrived second. And when Mourinho said this is the best thing that United could do, you know.
Yeah, we all thought he was mad, but he was bloody right.
I think that was the maximum we could have done.
Because there's
the Europa League.
Yeah,
we got the Europa. At least, you know, I'm happy to say that I was in the team of the last European Cup of United. You know. You see, it was kind of messy. I had Mourinho, I had Oli, I had Ralph that came for a few months. And right after that, 10 I came, but I left. But you can see in 6 years, you had many managers for a big club like that, you know. And it was kind of strange.
One of the things I wanted to really talk to you about is we never fell out, but I always thought, I wonder what Paul, I'm not sure Paul's eyebrows was like. You remember when I said something on TV about you dancing and posting a video of you and Jesse?
Yeah.
when you was like 6th or 7th in the league. What does that? What do you think when you? What did you think when you saw that? Because we never discussed it properly.
But yeah, but it wasn't after a defeat or after.
No,
a
you
game.
won, but you were 6th or 7th in the league. That's my point.
What can you do? Stay in your room, lock yourself in the room and cry. When this is me, you enjoy yourself the way it is. I know it's a big club. If I think about it, now, because I know the impact that it can make people think, oh, they are happy to be 7th and stuff like that. They are dancing. I wouldn't know. Like I wouldn't do it again. You know, if someone come and tell me, Paul, shouldn't do that. You know, the dancing. You know, like you're not there in the league. But for me, if you're 7th or if you're 1st, what's the difference? It's not because you win that you're allowed to do other things. You know, it's not because you're 1st that you allowed yourself not to be in the gym and do some more. It's not because you're 1st, like you will, or you're 7th and you won't go in the gym and also do more. You know what I mean? For me, it's the same.
I think what I learned on that situation is to understand the next generation more. They're different to us, my generation. And
yes, for sure.
Yeah, and you, like you say, because our generation never had social media growing up, so we would have made the same, if not more, mistakes than you guys, right? But maybe, yes, you can laugh and enjoy it, maybe without the posting it on social media. But I think still it's taken me, and I'm sure loads of different people in the media and pundits and ex-players to understand that you guys just do stuff a little bit different, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know
but I wouldn't, like, if I would do it again, I would, like, if you ask me, would you do it again? I would say no. Wouldn't do it again.
I want to just talk to you about Bruno. You mentioned Bruno before, and I can see your admiration for him. But you know, he said about something about you. We do a thing that where a player, when you come on, tell me your best five-a-side team that you played with, players that you played with, right?
But don't make me do that, please.
No. He said he mentioned you, and 3 other players who have played with you all mentioned you as well, right? But what he said, it was quite interesting. He could do everything as a midfielder: run, recover balls, score goals, give assists, head the ball, win duels. He's the most complete midfielder I have seen.
I respect that.
Nice, that, isn't it?
I respect that.
To return the favour, what would you say about Bruno? What do you feel when you speak about him?
For me, the same, actually. I know it's not physically the same as me, but he cannot jump and recover the ball like I would do, but he can do everything. He can do everything. Like I said, he's Bruno Fernandes in other big clubs is in the top 3 Ballon d'Or. Punto final.
Finished. Enough said.
Seriously. Seriously.
I don't disagree, by the way. I agree.
For me, as a midfielder, we talk about Kevin De Bruyne. We talk about Modric. Talk about Ozil and stuff like that. Talk about stats. I think he came as a midfielder. He scored more than Lampard in the season as the same position, 8, 10, you know. He does more assists. He's everywhere on the pitch. He has a volume. He keeps running. He's smart. He can play 2 touch, 1 touch. He can shoot.
But they say Bruno's the problem.
They need to find some. He's at United. He's at United. They need to find somebody. But football lovers will always respect Bruno Fernandes. That you like his style is different thing. If you like his style, the way he plays or not, this is different opinions. But football players, they will understand that this guy he's a top player.
Talking about other players, there's not many better players positioned to judge this more than you. Scott McTominay, why has it worked so well for him in Italy compared to what it was in
Antonio Conte.
Oh.
Believe me or not, when I saw that Scott will go to Napoli with Antonio Conte, I said, watch. Conte will love him because he has everything that Conte loves. We were teammates. He's a hard worker, disciplined. He trains always like he plays, but he's somebody that you know you need to have in your team, that he will give everything. You know, you need someone like that. It was kind of who wasn't playing that much at your time that was on the bench, but Fletcher.
Mm.
And Scott knows how to score goals.
Mm.
Fletcher knew how to score goals too.
Mm.
Scott score a lot of goals. In training, he always score, you know? And I was like, with Conte, he will make him run, and he likes to run. He's strong. Italian football, they're not too strong. I think it will work. Believe me or not.
Mm.
That's what I said. And I know Conte.
Well, what's so good? I mean, you're speaking about Conte, yeah? What is so good about Conte?
Conte...
That fits Scott as well.
Yeah, no, like... Sorry?
That fits Scott,
That fits Scott
as well, yeah. What's so good about him?
Scott loves to run. He loves to... He loves that. He has like this character we were talking about. He has this discipline, this thing, this fire inside him. That makes the difference. And with Conte, he can only improve. Conte could only improve Scott because Scott will know exactly what he will have to do.
Back to your point again. Clear instructions. It's mad, and it always goes the same thing. You understand? You're consistent with the way you're talking about the game.
I tell you, I'm not crazy.
To finish off, man, we'll talk about like now. Like, how are you enjoying your football?
Man, I'm grateful to be back and play football again after everything that happened. And when you've been through it, so you know how it is. It's totally different. I see football totally different. I enjoy myself. I want to enjoy. And I want to now arrive at Monaco as a young team. So I came also as one of the oldest of the team, with the experience to help also the team and also to enjoy myself. You know,
because you miss a lot of football.
You know, we have goals. Obviously, everybody has goals when you play. But the first goal that I have, and the most important, is to enjoy. To enjoy. And I really love it. I really love it.
Because you forget that when you before you played, you was all serious. I got this. I got to do that. I got this. No, again, I've seen you a few times. You just look relaxed, man. You look like you're just content, and you just.
There's no what we're gonna change. We cannot change the past. It's gone. You can only live the moment. And I know I've been out for 2 years. I've been watching the games on TV. I've been staying at Juventus in Italy. And I wasn't even allowed to go inside. I was watching the stadium like this every day with my kids telling me, "Papi, when you gonna go to the game?" So I say soon. You know, stuff like that.
Was you not allowed to go to the stadium?
No.
Was you allowed to train?
No.
That with me was one of the biggest things. I wasn't allowed to play training matches. I was allowed to train, but I wasn't allowed to play training matches to stay sharp, to keep my eye, to be ready for when to come back.
I wasn't even allowed in training. To go there, I had to train in my house or find somewhere to train. Is he normal? Yes, I don't know. But
listen, there's similarities between us. I mean, like there's not a question of us taking drugs to enhance our performance, but people just question me, you, and even now, like I didn't take nothing, and I wasn't convicted of taking any drugs to try and enhance performance like yourself. But even now, people they question even me now, and this is like I don't know how many years ago, 15 years ago, maybe more. And that's the thing, when you know inside your heart you're pure, and people question that. That's the thing that got me. I think that's one of the things that got me most.
It made me a better, like, more experienced person, a better person also. And to be careful, not to trust everybody, you know. And that's it. I mean, this is the way of life. This is part of my story.
What's been one of the biggest personal challenges that you faced? Because you've been well documented in some of the stuff that's gone on with you, family, the drug stuff, obviously.
You know what it is? I think it's the football, the family. Family, you have differences, and it's always going to be a family. You know, that was tough, but to be out of like football and the way that I was out, you know, like when people really change, you know, they hear something and they don't want to know the real story because they read only the newspaper. They see, oh, this doping, positive, testosterone. They don't want to know the real story. So they just read that and that's it. And they have this, they put this in their head.
Did you lose a lot of friends in this time? Did you realise about people who
friends?
Or people you thought were friends?
Yeah, friends is a big word. You have to understand what like friends. Who is a friend? You know, you call people friends. You call people brothers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's life, man. It's life. At the end, you're not gonna be like feel sorry. You know, you're not going to feel sorry for yourself. Say our friends, because this is the way it is. This is life. When you shine, everybody is there. You're honey. All the bees wants to be around the honey. It's normal. When there's no more honey, and like people talk about you, I mean, people don't want to be near you. You know, and unfortunately, it's like that.
How important is your mum? Because I mean, when I saw you last time, your mum was in the car. I think she's been there in the big moments, the good, the bad, the ugly. How important is your mum?
My mom, she's the pillar of the family. She's always there. You only have one mom, you know. I lost my dad, so obviously, for her to hear all these stories, it was tough for her, really tough. But you know, she was always there, and be a mother, you know. She was there and giving me strength. My family giving me strength. My wife, my kids, seeing them helped me a lot also. And obviously, as you know, as a Muslim, the religion helped me a lot to go through all this. Because if you see the life of the Prophet, they went through all the hardship, and what I have is nothing. What people have in Palestine and stuff like that, what it is, my life is nothing compared to them. You know, I was just out of the pitch, and I had problems with people that I used to call family. That I could eat every day, I could go to Dubai, I could travel. You know, there's nothing. You know, compared to all those, it's nothing. So you have to be grateful for what you have, and you learn from all those hardship.
The last thing on your mum, I think, is one of the things that I looked at when I looked at it from afar of the situation, especially with your family, is for your mum to be in the middle of two people she loves.
And look, to make it short, she gained weight and she lose weight. That's how difficult it was. Because, you know, when brothers argue and stuff like that, the first person that is touched is the parents, you know. So it was difficult for my mother, obviously, and you have to be there for her, you know. Like life goes fast, and we know that maybe I made a mistake also myself. My brother knew he made some mistakes. But at the end, is our mother, and you have to make her happy.
100%. All right, so one last thing before we go to the five-a-side team, right? Because you have to do the five-a-side team, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I cannot put people, friends, and teammates, I cannot take, because I cannot choose.
Come on, man. Everyone's choose. Beckham's choose. Cristiano. Everyone's choose.
I know.
Five players. No goalkeepers.
Then after you receive a message, you didn't put me and stuff, and I put you and stuff. No, I don't want to be in this.
Bro, everyone's looking for your team, bro. Just give me one defender, two midfielders, and a striker. Just for you.
I try.
Come on, man.
Okay.
So your five-a-side. Give me a defender.
Varane.
What's so good about Varane?
He had everything.
I loved him.
He was a little you. True. He was a little you. You were the Royals. You had everything. You were technique. I don't know if you were that fast though.
No, when
you weren't that quick.
Before 30.
You were fast. You weren't like. He was faster. Let's say like that. You were stronger. You were stronger than him though.
Yeah, I think maybe I anticipate more.
Yes, because you weren't that fast. That's why you're smart. You're smart. But yeah, I think...
Okay, Varane, midfield.
N'Golo.
I thought you would put him in because he'd done so much that you didn't want to do.
See, I told you, when you play with him, you play with 11 players.
One more than everyone else.
Seriously. It's not normal. It's an alien.
Alien?
It's an alien.
Go on, number 2 midfielders then.
Number 2 midfielder, Scholes and Rio.
You could put 3 midfielders and 1 striker if you want.
Let me think. That I played with, huh? I put Bruno.
Bruno. Ooh.
I put Bruno.
So no Pirlo.
I don't put
No
Pirlo.
Scholes.
I put Bruno.
No Vidal.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well done, Bruno.
Bruno, he put mine up, put his name.
Striker.
You go like this.
Strikers.
Striker that up. Wow, no. This, I cannot. Bro, it's too hard.
Tell me who you're thinking of then.
Bro, I played with Cristiano. Even I played with Karim Benzema. I played with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That put them all.
Tevez.
Wait. Wait. There's more.
Anelka.
Nico.
How good is he, man?
Nico.
This guy is one of the top 3 strikers I played against. And I played against all of the guys.
Put them on, please. Put them on.
Anelka. Anelka or Henry for you?
Anelka or Henry? I would take Anelka.
Yeah?
Yeah, because my story is a bit like him when I left and everything. You know, it's qualities and stuff like that. But Nico was a bit more complete.
Yeah? For me, Nicola Anelka was more hard to play against, I found.
Nico.
When he was at Arsenal.
Yes.
Not after that. At Arsenal, when he ran behind.
Anelka?
Bro.
But Anelka had everything.
He was disgusting. It was so hard to play against.
And
when
he does this.
Yeah. Gone. But Thierry was more hard when Thierry got the ball in his feet. If Thierry got the ball in his feet and he turned and he started running at you, over.
Fast, yeah,
but Nico was wanting to go here all the time. When he went to Chelsea, when he went to Liverpool and Bolton, he wanted the ball to feet a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't as hard. But his talent was one of the best I played against.
No, Nico was different.
So Nico's in your team and who?
Yeah. So I played with Nico, like I said, Zlatan, Chris, Tevez,
Mbappé.
And see, I was even thinking clubs, Mbappé, Benzema. You can't do this. You see?
Just say one and leave.
I'm not gonna do that. I will be the first one.
This is the first
in your
guy.
podcast. Do not say the strikers.
When you got Zlatan and
I'll text you.
Text me, yeah. Text me.
And you're gonna put that is response. But Zlatan, Benzema. Let's talk about them a little bit. Just a little bit. I give you that.
Tell me.
Karim.
Well, tell me what was so good about this guy.
So class. He was class. I think when I see him play, he doesn't care to score goals. He can give assists, no problem. But his touch, that little touch pass, his finish, so easy to play with him.
Always available.
You see Berber, technically and stuff like that? Karim has that.
When I played against him, I said he's the most complete in all areas. Like every aspect of his game is 8 or 9 minimum.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he can make runs. He comes fit. He can be short areas, play like that. He can make a good pass. And there's those strikers that you won't see him. You won't see a lot.
Zlatan.
We don't talk about his God, all this craziness. Football, technique, strength. He wasn't fast at the time when I play against him. But the power, the technique, you give him a ball and he gives you acrobatic pass, back heel and everything. He's shooting. He's a cheat. He was a cheat code. He was a cheat code, to be honest. And I played with him a bit at the end, and he was still doing that. But now Zlatan. I mean, those are the players that change football. You know, that they will always be remembered. Ballon d'Or or not, they will always be remembered.
Yeah, Zlatan, Henry, Anelka, Cristiano,
Tevez,
Benzema, Tevez. Wow.
Do you put Frank as a striker also?
Frank Ribery.
Ribery.
Oh, as well. Yeah, I forgot about him.
No, seriously, I will be very happy when I finish, like I'm very happy. If I finish my career, I said, look, I enjoyed my career. I played with players that made me enjoy in training and in games.
Also, the type of players that can make you better as well. Because you give them the ball.
Definitely.
They do something, assist.
Definitely.
Mm.
You know, I'm there, I give them the ball and I watch them. I watch them.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, Paul, man, listen, I've waited a long time.
I know you did.
It was worth the wait. I've been on you all the time.
Was it?
Oh, bro. So, Paul, speaking to Fem, oh, when is he going to come? But it's been a pleasure, man. I really appreciate your time,
Thank you, man.
And good luck in coming back. Enjoy your football. Enjoy life.
Yeah, I hope I can make you enjoy too.
Yeah, I want to see some more. Just the volley, you know, the passes.
I will try to. I will try to.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Appreciate it, my man.
Yes, that was fun.
No, that was nice, man. I appreciate it, man. Seriously, I waited a long time, bro.
I know. You were the first one. I think you wanted me to be the first one.
Yeah, and I was asking at the beginning, I said, Paul Pogba is the one I want to speak to the most because there's a lot of people who speak about him, but no one actually speaks to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And you're looking healthy, man. Whoa.
No. I have to more, be more.
The abs is there? The abs is there?
Touch them.
Oh!
Okay, it's there.
Okay.